Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be reacting to Knocked Loose and I'm going to be reacting to their song Don't Reach For Me and Suffocate featuring Poppy, which I'm very much looking forward to. When I saw that they brought the Poppy song out as a single, the one featuring Poppy out as a single, I was like, oh, I feel like I should definitely react. And then I thought while I'm reacting to Suffocate, I should probably also react to Don't Reach For Me, right? And at the moment I'm very much focused on my patron album requests, so I'm not really doing lots of albums right now, but I don't mind doing like new singles and stuff like that because the videos are a little bit shorter and easier to edit and so on like that. But anyway, enough of that. I think I'll do Don't Reach For Me first, seeing as it came out first, and then I'll do Suffocate afterwards. If you would like to see this video completely uncut, then do come over to Patreon. It actually really helps support me and the channel because I don't really get paid on YouTube, especially because of the content I make using copyright content. Of course, what I'm doing should fall under fair use, but you know, of YouTube's copyright claiming system, it's a bit difficult and you have to dispute it and it doesn't always work, and then if it does work, you're in escrow and then you don't get your money until like 2 months later. It's a whole thing. So yeah, becoming a patron is truly the way to go if you want to support me in a financial way. But if you can't do that, don't worry. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all those lovely things. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. I post quite a lot of clips on TikTok now, mainly just from YouTube videos and Patreon videos and stuff, but I also post just random things as well. So yeah, go check that out. Never thought I would be this good at doing TikTok, if I'm honest, because I'm posting quite a lot in the moment, and I was like, whoa, like I never used to do that. But yeah, just trying to get out a bigger audience and whatever. But anyway, let's get into it. First song is Don't Reach For Me. I'm really looking forward to this because I absolutely loved Blinding Faith. And if you haven't watched that reaction, if you haven't watched that reaction, it is on the channel. I didn't do it that long ago, to be fair. Okay, Don't Reach For Me. I'm not trying to. Let's go. Ah! I knew it was going to scare me. Ooh.
I dream of a cleansing wave! Reborn! Don't brace for me!
It's so good.
No lies can stand! Until we move the weight of lies! 'Cause it's just mine! I want to kill you until you're inside! Do you hate me yet?
Oh.
Do you hate me now? We're fitting age for an absolute fucking bomb!
Oh.
Do you hate me now?
Oh, whoa! That's beautiful!
And when you rise as you wake, so pull yourself back up! God! Don't reach for me!
Wow! That, so much impact! Oh! A little bit of bass! So growly. Ugh. Oh. Oh. This is so filthy.
Do you hate me yet? Do you?
Oh, wow, this is so cool. Oh, I love that soaring guitar sound.
Don't reach for me! Come on, time! Right!
Oh. Woo.
I don't reach for me! Yeah!
Oh my god, it's so good. Oh. Wow. It transitions into Blinding Faith. Okay. Whoa. Wow. So good. I had so many thoughts throughout, but what I'm going to do is what I did with my Blinding Faith video. I'm going to go through the song bit by bit and talk about the bits that stand out as I go through the song. I'm so hyped right now. You know, I didn't know if I was going to like it. Like, I loved Blinding Faith, but I thought, oh, maybe, you know, it's a one-off. Like I have said in that video, I don't usually listen to like straight up metal like this, where it's just screaming and just like metal the whole way through. Yes, I like to listen to stuff like poppy, yeah, where it's kind of all over the place and got that pop element and like electronic and, you know, more girly in a way, but also not just that. I've listened to Kim Dracula recently, which I really liked. Very different to this, of course. This feels very straightforward, sort of like metal, hardcore sort of vibe. I don't know. I'll let me have a look at the exact genre that you'd call Not Loose. Metal, hardcore, punk. Yeah, I could see that. I even mentioned punk in the last video. I think I said, "Oh, that's a bit punky, that bit." But there's probably more to it than that, because it's got that real. I remember my ex introduced me to Not Loose, and then when I bought tickets to go see Not Loose for my boyfriend at the time, he I wanted to listen to some of the songs, and I watched them do some live stuff, and I got quite into it. But I can't say I got into it. You know when your partner's so into them, and you know how much they're into them. It's not your sort of music, and I kind of was just trying to get into them and just like be, I don't know, just like have something in common and just like, I don't know, just make him happy sort of thing. So I don't know if I really soaked in their music properly as an independent sort of person. So like now listening to it, I feel like I'm really taking it in, not having these thoughts of, oh, my boyfriend's going to be so happy when I tell him that I've listened to a song. It's now like, no, I'm just listening for myself. So I'm like, wow, I'm just really taking it in now, which is cool. But I remember we used to talk about how like Not Loose had that real like kind of dragging, that feeling where it feels like you're being pulled down, like everything kind of like declines and like descends rather than ascends, and it's like has that real like, oh, like almost like pulling you down to the earth sort of like dragging feeling. And I don't know if that's a thing, if that's called something, but I don't know. I think it's amazing. I think it's really cool. So apparently metalcore, hardcore, punk. Maybe that's what it is called. Yeah, I'm going to go through it now because, whoa, okay. Yeah, I've got so much to say, but right, start. Okay, so we start off with this extremely crunchy, distorted guitar, and it's like, okay, so if you've not seen my videos before, I've got synesthesia, and synesthesia is where there's all different forms of it, but I see colours and patterns in music. So in that distortion, it is completely like TV static, or like, you know, with old VHS tapes, and you'd pause and it would have like the fuzzy sort of static lines across. It's like that. It's like exactly like that, with black and white and grey sort of, you know, but it's like right here, like smothers your eyes almost. Not literally, otherwise I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't be able to drive and listen to music. Not that I drive, but if I did drive, I wouldn't. Anyway, that is exactly what it looks like, this kind of like fuzziness. And it's on a lighter, the EQ's on the lighter side rather than it being extreme, not too like where it's like trebly and too like, but it's not completely bassy either. It's just got crunch. It's a crisp packet almost. Yeah.
I dream of a cleansing wave, reborn, don't rise for me.
Oh, beautiful. So it comes, that little guitar that's like, wait, what was it doing? It's like, what the fuck was the key?
I dream of a cleansing.
And it's like kind of like creeping in, but it's almost got this like calming feel to it. It's like a bit of like smoothness amongst all the distortion and all the crunch, right? And it's like this kind of impending but smooth. It doesn't feel scary. It feels like emotive. And then, you know, he's literally saying, I dream of a cleansing wave. And you can imagine this like wave coming towards you and like cleansing you. And then like, I dream of a cleansing wave. Oh yeah, another thing I should say. I always see like random videos of people either hate his voice. Some people hate his voice, don't they? I've seen that some people are like, oh my God, he sounds like Mickey Mouse or something like that. I kind of love it. I kind of love the way he screams. It feels even more like, I don't know, like distressed almost. It has like this real like actual screaming sort of like, feeling to it, like horror. There's horror to it. I kind of like it. But some people I have seen being like, nah, they really can't get behind it. And I'm like, well, each to their own, but I love it. And anyway, I Dream of a Cleansing Wave, Reborn, and then it's like, don't reach for me. The punches is so like assertive and being like, you have to listen. Don't you dare do this to me. Don't you reach for me because I don't want you, you know? And then it's like, and then it has like absolute rolling, rumbling sound. So it's like, I Dream of a Cleansing Wave. Oh, and then don't reach for me. And it's like rumbling. And you can imagine like this wave not looking so cleansing anymore and just kind of like rumbling to the shore. So cool. No lies can spread, and it goes spread, spread on each side in the background, which is cool because it's like a panning thing and it's like spreading. It is spreading, you know. No lies can spread, 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 and it's like having whispers in your ear of all these different lies and like gossip in your ears. So good. Sorry, the crispness, the breaks are so crisp. It's fucking brilliant. But yeah, no lies can spread from a tongue removed. The weight of lies constricts your spine. I watch it kill you one day at a time, crushing all your love with every step. That's exactly why your daughter left. Like, who is he talking about? I want to know the details. Obviously, very upset with someone who's a liar, and maybe someone he knows personally in this sense. Like, that's exactly why your daughter left. Like, ooh, who is this towards? And then, do you hate me yet? Let's hear that.
Do you hate me yet? Do you hate me now? The feeling is for an absolute fucking
I love that! I love it as well because it feels like it pulls a little bit, like a fitting end for an absolute fucking down. It's so aggressive. Oh, and then a dun dun dun. Oh, it sounds so good. Wait.
an absolute fucking Do you hate me now?
Yeah, there's a lot of push and pull. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's like the tension and release, tension and release. And then Do You Hate Me Now has such a forward motion to it.
Do you hate me now? I dream of a cleansing wave.
Do you know what? I love how there is like genuine like melodic moments in here where it, like it's so rhythmic, all of it, dun 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 dun, bum, 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 you know, and then suddenly you've got me. But whenever I try to do impressions of the sounds, I mean, I just don't know why I do, but it helps. It helps me. But that bit is like so beautiful, and it's also like it's haunting. And then it's like the bass side of the hang on, I think it's the bass or the guitar. Oh, it's a riff. But it's like legato. Yeah, it has like this sort of melodic legato, like togetherness where the way it moves. It's less rhythmic and more like, yeah, smooth in that sense. I love that because it makes you feel like, that's why I started singing towards the end actually in my reaction to it, because I was like, it just, you really could. It had that feeling to it. Let me back into that. Oh, the movement, so good. Oh. And then when you can hear the bass really prominently here, like dun, dun, dun. I said like growly before, and it's not necessarily growly. It's like groany. It's a groany bass. It's like it's going you know. It's like there's like it's like a masculine almost energy to it as well, for sure. It really does roll. And with the drum, there's like dun, dun. Oh my god, it's like kind of Like, I want to say it's polyrhythmic, but I don't know. With the bass with it, you know, it's like... Oh, it's hard to tell. It just sounds great. Can you hear that horror? Dun, 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 dun. That's in there. Yeah. Oh, that drum is so fucking like... It's so impactful and like... It's there. It's that the drum is there in your fucking skull, you know? Ah, that fucking kick drum. That kick drum's like boom. Like the way it like hits like that. And then it pulls back. And then it's going forward there. Oh, I'm obsessed with those like guitar ad-lib moments. I feel like there's a double vocal and removed. It gives it that extra sort of like bit crush sort of sound. It's like wow. Like it's like atmospheric, you know? The removed has like an extra chunk. The double vocal there as well. Yeah. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love that it rolls into that one. Oh, so good. So good. Right, just gonna have a look at those lyrics again. I didn't follow them fully when I was doing that. So, do you hate me now? A fitting end for an absolute effing clown. I just love that. I think that might be one of my favourite moments in the whole song, actually. And then, do you hate me now? I dream of a cleansing wave. I return to form, no longer bound to me. And when your arms are too weak to pull yourself back up, when your arms are too weak to reach for God, don't reach for me. It kind of goes with that blinding faith sort of vibe again, like people who turn, maybe people have turned their back on him. I forget his name again, the lead singer. Brian, he's called. Brian. Anyway, so yeah, maybe like someone has actually like hurt Brian, who is also a religious person, right? And you know, he's saying, "Oh, you've turned your back on me now, and you're you know obsessed with your religion and whatever. But when you're too weak to reach for God, don't reach for me because I'm not going to be here anymore." And it says, "Will you grow tired of portraying divinity? Will your voice soon become hoarse from the lies you scream for the skin to shed?" Yeah, just like this person, it's like religious, but hiding behind faith to look like a better person when actually they're not a good person at all. I really wonder who it's about and if it's personal or if it's about, you know, just people in general who are in religious communities who aren't that great people. Oh, I might have a little look on Genius actually, just to check. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Don't reach for me. Wasn't Isaac the one who was the lead singer? I don't know, but it's in verse 1. It literally says Brian Garris, Isaac Hill, and Brian Garris. So maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know anymore. You'll have to let me know. Right, let's see if there is anything written. There's not anything written about it. I don't know. Oh, also, I wanted to say, if you come over to Patreon, I will be watching the music videos for Blinding Faith, Don't Reach For Me, and Poppy Suffocate as well. That's a Patreon exclusive. I do music videos for Patreon now, just because it's like that extra little benefit for patrons and so on like that. Because otherwise, it's just uncut content, early access, and I wanted to give a little bit extra to those that are patrons. But yeah, if you're not worried about that, then don't worry. But I will be doing that at the end of this video. Yeah, nothing said about it, but oh well. I let you get to me, you let it get to your head. I never gave a F. Do you hate me yet? Set me free, no longer bound to me. Yeah, okay, we kind of got the idea. This person's a liar, they hide behind faith, and Isaac O'Brien is saying, well, at the end of the day, mate, you can't reach for me because I ain't gonna be there and you can fuck off. But yes, now let's move on. We're going to listen to Suffocate featuring Poppy. I have no idea what this is going to sound like. I am incredibly excited to find out though, but I'm like, okay, featuring Poppy, like this stuff is definitely a lot, almost like, well, in my opinion, more heavier than Poppy's stuff. Poppy will have some heavy moments, but this is just straight up heavy, so I'm just excited to see. Okay, well, anyway, instead of being excited, let's just bloody get on with it. All right, let's go.
Suffocate! Eclipsing light in the storm of your restless face!
Ooh, I like that drum. You sound so cute. Cool. She sounds great.
Burdened by our connection, I long for separation. In the waning glow, every breath tries hard to escape. Have you found your grave?
Suffocate!
Ooh, drum. Didn't that? It's like soaring.
I will take it till I find a fucking lot! I suffered because of you!
Nice. I didn't actually like it as much as the other two, which is crazy. And it moves into Don't Reach For Me. I have a feeling all the songs are going to run into each other, aren't they? But yeah, I didn't actually like it as much as I liked Don't Reach For Me or Blinding Faith. I mean, it's the shortest one, but not that much shorter than Blinding Faith. I don't know. Yeah. All right, let's go through it. Right. So we start off. When it started, I was like, oh, this has started a little bit more chill. And then it comes in with a bang. It's just like completely like made me jump. But yeah, sounds good so far. Like, not much to say. It's not that unique, I'd have to say. I like that. I like that a lot, but...
Suffocate! Eclipsing light! Strangled by every mistake! The storm of your restless face!
Yeah, it's kind of like, okay... Like, it's just like, it's cool, but it's not like shocking me or anything. It's nothing like, oh my God, wow, that's so different to the others. It's like, no. It definitely feels like it's like a filler in some way of it when the album comes. But I don't know, I've not had the album yet, of course. But I do like that drum bit though, where it's like, like the drumming is very, very, very good. Very good. As in all the songs, the drummer is amazing, basically. Well, I think so. For someone who doesn't often listen to metal, I think that drumming is like really incredible. It stands out. I like that. I like that as well, that for the dynamic. I think that might be some of it. It's like I'm not feeling a lot of dynamic yet, which is okay. But the morals defined, when it's just like kind of like a group vocal rather than like a scream, it's like morals defined. You know what I mean? Like it's more relaxed. Hang on. Yeah. that. Again, that has a lot of pull to it. Take it now, take it. Everything I have. It feels like it's pulling, you know? I like that. Layered together.
Burden.
Oh my god, that people think that he sounds like Mickey Mouse. Wait till you hear Poppy's part on this song. She sounds so cute. You know, she sounds so sweet. Like, her scream is amazing, but there is a cuteness to it. I'm sorry, there is. She really slayed that, though.
Connection.
I also like that they use her voice doing that as well, just the speaking, because that's just a very poppy sort of thing to do, and it really just includes her on a different level. It includes her in a poppy way, not just her trying to do the not loose way, you know? I love that, the backing vocal. It's really impactful.
Suffocate!
I love that drum. Bom-ba-da-da. It's really like silly, but in a good way. Yeah, this ending is really good. I like it.
I will turn it to my final fucking loss! I suffered because of you!
I love that ending. Yeah, I love the ending. I really love the ending. Actually, I really like it when Poppy comes in and does her bit, because it's like, oh my god, it's Poppy now. And from there, I kind of enjoy the song a bit more, I'd say. Yeah, like, it's not a bad song. It's a really good song. It's just not my favourite. That's literally all it is. It's just not my favourite. And yeah, that's it. But yeah, the words. Eclipsing weight. Oh wait, suffocate. Eclipsing weight, strangled by every mistake. Sorry, just checking the time. The wind will hush your cries in a storm of your restless face. Quite beautiful lyrics, actually. Eclipsing weight. That's interesting. It's like a weight that's getting darker, like a heavy, dark weight or something. Like a weight that is like, it's not like maybe light. If something is light, yeah, it's light. Literally, it's light. It's light and it's light. But then, so an eclipsing weight is like is almost like saying the light is being drowned out, but also it's being, so then therefore it's getting heavier. Yeah, there's something to do it like, but hopefully that made sense. Strangled by my every mistake, the wind will hush your cries in the storm of your restless face. I love that. Like, the wind will hush your cries, because the wind is so howling and crazy, it will like hush your cries. You won't be able to hear you cry. But yeah, someone is just in complete pain, strangled by their mistakes and feeling the weight of regret, basically. Haunting pride actually is said after that, so it kind of sums it up. Haunting pride. Morals defined. Are you conscious behind the knife, or is it just another disguise? Drink from me. I wonder what that means. Are you conscious behind the knife? Like, what knife? A metaphorical knife or a real knife? Or is this just another disguise? And then drink from me. Very vampiric all of a sudden. Not sure what that means, but hey. Take it now, everything I have, leaving nothing left. So it's almost like, yeah, drink from me. Like, yeah, take my essence, take my soul. I don't know. Interesting, though. Eclipsing weight, strangled by every mistake, branded by all your failures, a feeling that you can't shake, eclipsing weight. Yeah, so a lot of it's like depression, majorly. It feels like a lot of depression and regret. Shut your lying mouth. Are you conscious behind the knife? It all comes crashing down. I really want to know what the knife bit's all about, because it could be about self-harm, but it could be, but I don't know. It's so aggressive in a way. It's like, shut your lying mouth. It's like, I don't know. Or maybe that's your thoughts. I don't know. I'd love to know, but I don't. Burdened by a connection, I long for separation. Okay, so maybe it's like talk about a partner or something. In the waning glow, every breath tries hard to escape. Your reign is over now. Have you found your grave? Suffocate. Yeah, I wonder if it's about like a relationship and it feeling like this, needing to get out of this relationship and being suffocated by it. I will dig until I find the fucking root. I suffered because of you. Yeah, I will dig until I find the fucking root. I suffered because of you. And I like that. I will dig until I find the root. It's almost like saying I will dig until I find the root of this pain, or like the root of like this evil or something like that. And I've suffered because of you, but I'm not going to suffer anymore because I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to make myself better. Maybe. It's hard to know. It's really hard to know. But anyway, I am going to head over to the Patreon now and watch the music videos. But if you enjoyed this video, please do like, comment, subscribe, share, all those lovely things. Become a patron yourself if you do want to see the videos. And if you can't, don't worry at all. Honestly, just commenting, liking, and all those lovely things really does help as well. But yeah, I shall see you next time. Bye.